University of Conscience Library, Lecture Number 2, Short-Term Comfort, Long-Term Consequences, English Version. Welcome to the University of Conscience Library. Let us talk about something very familiar: comfort. Every day, people make choices that feel reasonable in the moment, choices that reduce stress, choices that protect stability, choices that make life easier today. And very often, these choices are explained with one sentence: "This is how things are." This lecture is about what that sentence hides. Short-term comfort usually feels harmless. It feels practical. It feels realistic. But comfort always has a cost, and that cost is rarely paid immediately. It is paid later, by someone else, or by the future. Think about daily life. You may accept an unfair situation at work because speaking up feels risky. You may accept poor service because complaining feels exhausting. You may accept corruption because refusing it feels inconvenient. In the moment, comfort feels like wisdom. But when comfort is repeated, it becomes a habit, and when habits are shared, they become systems. This is how societies slowly normalize what they once rejected. Not because people do not see the problem, but because living with the problem feels easier than confronting it. Many of the challenges we face today are not the result of ignorance. They are the result of postponed responsibility. Small compromises made daily accumulate into long-term damage. This is why thinking about the future matters. When we speak about Africa 2070, we are not speaking about a distant year or a slogan. We are speaking about consequences, the consequences of what we tolerate today, the consequences of what we normalize, the consequences of what we choose not to question. Africa 2070 will not suddenly appear. It is being built quietly through everyday decisions. Short-term comfort weakens responsibility. It teaches people to adapt instead of transform, to remain silent instead of act, to protect themselves instead of the future. Over time, this creates systems that reward convenience and punish long-term thinking. This is why conscience matters. Conscience asks a different question. Not, what is easiest right now? But, what will this choice create over time? This way of thinking is uncomfortable at first, because it forces us to look beyond survival, beyond personal safety, beyond immediate relief. It asks us to see ourselves as part of a longer story, a story that includes people we will never meet, but whose lives will be shaped by what we choose today. This lecture is not asking you to reject comfort. It is asking you to become aware of its cost, to notice where comfort has replaced responsibility, to notice where convenience has replaced conscience. Pause for a moment, reflect quietly. Which comforts in my life carry hidden long-term consequences? Which decisions feel practical today but damage tomorrow? What kind of future am I silently building through my daily choices? This lecture ends here, but the future does not wait. It is already taking shape. Thank you for listening.